When the algorithm becomes the guiding baton, data is transformed into a new form of fuel. A future-shaping contest with no single protagonist has already begun. The deer chasing the soul becomes a no-man's land, where individual courage and coordinated group action take the lead. A single bee may seem insignificant, but when thousands of steel-like bees quietly gather in the sky, what level of capability might they achieve together? The Atlas UAV Swarm combat system made up of the swarm-to-ground vehicle, the command vehicle, and the support vehicle is the practical embodiment of the concept of swarm intelligence. In the designated strike zone ahead, we have placed 3 visually similar targets. Today, the primary task of the swarm is to neutralize the command vehicle. To do this, the Atlas UAV swarm system must carry out coordinated reconnaissance and autonomous engagement. How effective will it be? We're about to find out. The swarm-to-ground vehicle has now been deployed, and its launch cover has opened. Our drone swarm has autonomously identified the command vehicle target. Next, the system will initiate an autonomous strike sequence. From the drone's POV footage, we can see it has successfully locked onto the target and is closing in. Let's see whether it can make contact. The swarm-to-ground vehicle uses a 3-second staggered launch mechanism, ensuring each drone maintains safe spacing during flight. At the same time, the types and launch order of drones can be flexibly configured based on mission requirements. For early reconnaissance, reconnaissance drones launch first. For suppression, jamming drones take the lead. And for precision engagement, attack drones follow, allowing the system to adapt to a wide range of scenarios. The drones above are performing area containment, while those in the middle are conducting search and circular tracking tasks. The drones gathered in the lower formation serve as the swarm's reserve unit. When a drone is lost or when mission parameters change, a reserve drone can immediately take its place. During execution, nearly 100 high-speed drones must quickly form a precise, dense formation while independently compensating for airflow and other disturbances to avoid collisions. The swarm control algorithm gives each drone an intelligent decision-making capability, enabling them to communicate, share information, and adjust their positions in real time to maintain a unified formation. As shown here, a single technician can manage a swarm of 96 drones performing coordinated aerial tasks. It's somewhat like controlling nearly 100 kites with a single line. These differently sized devices represent various models within the Swarm drone family. The most notable feature of the 10-kilogram Small Bee Swarm drone is its low cost, cluster deployment capability, and high flexibility. This medium-sized model is constructed entirely from carbon fiber. Its greatest advantage is its lightweight design, allowing it to operate for longer mission durations. Once folded, the overall size of the airframe is significantly reduced. This makes both transport and launch extremely convenient. In real operations, it can also respond quickly. This larger model can carry heavier mission payloads, forming a coordinated swarm with small and medium UAVs that complement one another. The goal is to enable drones to understand the intentions of their teammates even without communication signals, so they can complete tasks together. To operate without reliance on satellites or navigation systems, remaining resistant to interference through independent, intelligent navigation, and ultimately to achieve large-scale autonomy, where diverse drones across air, ground, and water domains can work together without human control. As unmanned operations extend into low-altitude environments, a new and unexpected type of equipment is quietly taking flight. Have you ever seen a firearm that can fly as weapons lift off into the sky? The dynamics of the battlefield are being reshaped. These two types of unmanned aerial and ground systems flying weapon platforms, independently developed by China's defense industry, represent that shift. Today, they will conduct their first air-ground collaborative exercise alongside for groups of bionic robotic wolves. All units, attention, the joint drill is officially beginning. The integrated unmanned flying weapon has been launched. Its rotor noise is very low, giving it strong concealment. It has now engaged and neutralized the simulated target, securing initial air advantage.
已击落敌无人机，空域复清。收到，收到。
The unmanned flying weapon can operate independently or guide ground units toward their targets. After receiving target information, Kangling 1 acts as a sniper, engaging concealed targets and clearing the way for advancing units.
前方区域发现多名目标，目标信息已上传。
目标位置信息已接收，苍狼吊舱前出清剿。
The pod-mounted unmanned flying weapon has taken off and is heading toward the designated airspace. The robotic Volf unit has also been deployed. From this viewpoint, its movement speed is quite fast, allowing it to quickly navigate the obstacles ahead. A few gunshots can now be heard. Kanglingta has passed through the obstacles and neutralized targets inside the simulated building. From this perspective, we can see the unmanned flying weapon eliminating remaining threats. The unmanned flying weapon is not simply a drone with a firearm attached. It achieves tracking and aiming through integrated coordination between its fire control and flight control systems. In real operations, it can rapidly deploy, locate targets independently, and plan its own flight path. Next, let's take a closer look at the characteristics of these three types of unmanned systems. First is the robotic Volf, known as Kangling, which we're already familiar with. It carries a modular weapon platform on its back that can be fitted with submachine guns, machine guns, rifles, and other equipment depending on mission needs. On the side of the robotic Volf, we can see another type of system. Its appearance doesn't resemble a traditional firearm, yet this component functions as its magazine. It uses an integrated firearm housing design. It is currently equipped with an 18.4mm shotgun on its side. There is also a specialized firearm of another type. This one is a 9mm submachine gun without a conventional stock or grip. The built-in firearm design used by the integrated unmanned flying weapon significantly enhances its concealment. Nearby, this 6-rotor model is known as the pod-mounted unmanned flying weapon. It carries a universal weapon platform underneath, and at the moment it is fitted with a Type 191 automatic rifle equipped with a 100-round drum magazine. Its key feature is that the weapon platform can adjust its firing posture and angle based on the target's movement. This helps prevent the drone's own motion from interfering with accuracy during firing. Next, we will conduct a series of tests to compare their different strike capabilities. We have placed balloon targets 50 meters above the ground to simulate aerial enemy drones. At 100 and 200 meters on the ground, we have set up bottle ring targets to simulate ground threats. Test requirements: the integrated unmanned flying weapon must shoot down the balloon, while the pod-mounted unmanned flying weapon must complete the ground strike. The differing performance of the two systems reflects their distinct functional roles. The integrated unmanned flying weapon is primarily designed for intercepting aerial targets. The pod-mounted unmanned flying weapon focuses on supporting ground operations. The greatest challenge in aerial firing is managing recoil without compromising flight stability. Both systems can maintain stable firing in the air thanks to coordinated innovations in flight control systems and recoil buffering mechanisms. The development of aerial unmanned weapon platforms moves beyond the limitations of traditional small drones, which could previously only drop small munitions or conduct one-way attacks, enabling longer endurance missions with sustained strike capability. From the coordinated exercise between unmanned aerial weapon platforms and ground units, we can see that China's small unmanned systems have progressed from standalone support tools to integrated, accompanying operational assets. To meet the diverse and growing demands of modern and future battlefields, firearms must be enhanced so they can operate in the air, on land, and in water, providing frontline personnel with additional forms of aerial support. In the future, more in-depth research will focus on autonomous collaboration and swarm-based operations. Where there is offense, there must also be defense. As invisible wings weave a protective net in the sky, countermeasure capabilities are already taking shape. In this scene, a low-altitude, slow-moving drone is simulating a covert infiltration attempt. Its flight altitude remains between 50 and 80 meters precisely within the blind spot of traditional radar systems.
发现近距离突袭无人机，
距离1公里，光电121，准备拦截。
无人机信息已上报。操作手报告：已锁定目标，激光功率调整至软杀伤模式。
It creates an almost silent battlefield environment. Just now, there was barely any sound at all. Although the drone's airframe appears intact, its flight behavior shows that its optical system has been accurately struck by the Lightsaber 11 laser, leaving it effectively blind. This container-like device is the Lightsaber 11 multi-mode composite jamming system.